most of my life, I didn't really care about making my own choices. Not because anyone was controlling me, I just never developed the habit of asking myself what I actually wanted. I made decisions based on what people expected from me, or honestly, just a kind of neutral indifference. I wasn't excited about anything, but I also wasn't against anything either. That gave me a structure to work within, and it helped me feel like I had an identity, which, looking back, was probably a sign that my sense of self was pretty shaky to begin with. However, these days, not being able to make my own choices or knowing what I like has started to become a real issue. And then things started collapsing. The things I thought I was going to do, the path I thought I was on, it just wasn't working out the way I expected. Every time I messed up or got criticized or perceived my own shortcomings, I took it really personally. Like it wasn't just a mistake, it was proof of something. Proof of what I wasn't or was capable of. What made that harder was that somewhere along the line, I had learned that figuring out what I actually liked was kind of a luxury. Like, it was reserved for people who had already worked really hard, had money, or had somehow magically figured out how to just do life. For me, it was about getting things done. I didn't get to sit around thinking about what I enjoyed when I was trying to keep up, so I just never did. And now that things were falling apart, I had no idea what I actually wanted instead. I didn't even know how to begin helping myself. All the ways I used to encourage myself or change course just weren't working anymore. It made me fatigued and honestly built up a lot of anger. And then I just kind of rage quit and I moved to Thailand to teach English. I went to get some perspective, to calm down, and something did shift out there. When I came back to San Francisco, which is the city I grew up in, I just saw everything differently. Mostly I saw the people around me differently, and I realized I really didn't want to be as stressed out as I had been. That didn't fix the anxiety overnight, but it did make me realize I could actually build the life I wanted at my own pace. And that honestly, the life I already had was pretty good. The voice in my head just wasn't telling me that. All of the problems I left the United States for, I returned to when I got back from Thailand. But where I fit them and how I responded changed considerably. I realized I didn't want to approach the same situations in the same way anymore. I'll also just say, I know slowing down is a privilege, but having the time and space to reflect doesn't automatically mean you'll use it well. You still have to make an active choice to make real change. The real issue wasn't just that things were falling apart. It was that I didn't have preferences, or more accurately, I had no idea how to recognize them. I just assumed I would and should appreciate everything put in front of me. I didn't know how to identify my own positive emotions. I didn't know what it felt like when something was actually right for me. It's like I'm an animal gaining sentience, slowly figuring out who I am while simultaneously learning how to treat myself differently. Everything old and everything new crashing into each other at the same time. And to this day, I am still bumping into myself all the time. So that's kind of where I am right now. Calmer than ever before, but also still figuring out what I actually want, what I like, what matters to me when I'm the one deciding. I've been thinking a lot about how life is kind of meaningless lately, and I mean that in a good way. Like, if nothing comes preloaded with meaning, then I get to decide what actually matters to me. And right now, what matters to me is just turning my ideas into actual things. This channel is one of them. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.